Hello there, friends. It's Jackie Ballhayes from Compin Stampers. Today, I have a really cute, fun, easy fun fold card to share with you. I didn't make this part of the fun fold series because I thought it would just make a fun project all on its own. And it's so simple. I know you're going to make tons of these. You just need some easy measurements and the simple trick I have to cut the right angle. You'll know what I mean when I show you the card. So before we get going, I just want to remind you, there's a link down in the video description to take you to the blog post. And over there, you'll find the list of all the supplies I use. You can request a Stampin' Up! Catalog if you'd like a catalog, pictures of the project I have today, and those most important cutting and scoring measurements. So watch the video to get the tips on how to make this easy fun fold card, and then go over there to get all the measurements. So let's flip the camera down so I can share this card with you. Hang on a second. Here's a peek at what this fun fold looks like. Now it's a regular size card, will fit in a regular size envelope. Now this particular card, Shannon West from the home office shared when I did my sneak peek video. Gosh, I guess it's been close to a month ago. And there was lots of comments like, measurements please, how do we make that fun fold? So that's what I want to share with you today. It's easy peasy, and I think you're going to use it with a variety of different stamps, ink, and paper. So let's set this one aside, and I am going to grab a piece of lemon lime twist paper. This is one of the colors that came back that I'm super excited about. Now, when you make this card, you're actually going to be able to make two at one time. The way you cut this will make two of these diagonal cards. Now, we're going to just use the little ruler here on my trimmer. And what I need to do is make a little mark at 3 inches. Okay, I'm just measuring out to 3 there. And then I'm going to flip it around, and I'm going to do 3 on the other side. So when I pull this out, you'll see them. So we have 3 coming down there, and then 3 coming up. You can't do it, the same, because then we wouldn't get an angle. So down and then up. And then all we're going to do is take this, and we're going to put it in our trimmer. Hopefully, let me just move this, see if we can get it all in here. We're going to put the 2 little marks at the angle here on the trimmer. Let's see, get it right in there. And then we're going to cut. So now this is what we have. So let's look at our original card. You will see we need the bigger side and the little side. So all I have to do is flip that, and I have 2 of these. Now we're going to have to do some scoring, and you have to do the scoring after you've cut it because of the way these go. And we're going to start, what I do is I put the straight end up against my trimmer and we're going to start over here where it's the smaller end. Or the smaller side, here's the bigger side. And we're going to stick it over here to 3. And we're going to, we don't want to cut. We're going to score at 3. And then we'll slide it out to 6 3/4. So there's our 6 3/4. Now, as long as we have it here, we're going to do the same thing. The long side, the short side, straight edge. And we will go 3. And then 6 3/4. Where are you? Right there. Okay, so we're going to do some more cutting, so we don't want to send that away yet. Now we can take these, and we're going to grab our bone folder to get some nice crisp folds in here. This is going to be the right side, and we're going to go over and back. So we're going to use our bone folder there, and we'll use our bone folder there. And now you'll see there is the base. Now if your pencil mark shows, that's okay, we'll just take it off. So there's our card. Now this is the part that I think people get all stressed out about, is how to get these sizes with the right angles. So Shannon shared a really slick tip with me that I want to share with you, because I thought, oh, that was brilliant. So much easier than all this measuring. So for the inside piece, this one right here, okay, so I can go right there. What we need to do is have a piece that is 4 by 5 1/4. So let's bring this back here. And we're going to go 4 by 5 1/4, just like so. So if this was a regular card that didn't have that angle, that would fit perfectly in there. But we need to have a nice angle here. So what the easy tip is, rather than trying to measure and mark and cut, is to lay it on here and just slide it up, okay? Even sides, okay? Left and top, bottom, actually it's the left and the right. And bring the little point, okay, the corner here, right up to this edge. Can you see that? Where the corner of the DSP is hitting the edge of the cardstock. And then I'm going to hold it here with all my fingers and flip it over and just take my scissors. Now, believe it or not, especially using designer series paper, you can cut this straight enough and it will look great. I'm always one that's always worried about not using my trimmer to get it straight, but this works really easy. And then all I have to do is slide it down and I have a nice even border all the way around. Now, you're gonna see me do this for 3 more pieces. So by the time we do all 3 of them, you'll understand how easy it is. So we'll stick that one there. Now, let's go ahead and do our front piece right here. Now this one needs to be 2 3/4 by 3 1/2 to start. So those are really the only measurements you need here. So 2 3/4 by, let's go here to 3 1/2. Okay, so that should give me the right width. Okay, and I'm going to do the exact same thing. Put here, I think you can see it better. We're going to just slide it up, even edges there and there to the score line. Hold it on there, flip it over, grab those paper snips, and just trim it off. And then we should, I always double check here, slide it down, and voila, we've got that nice angle. We don't have to worry about all those paper or pencil measurements and erasing them. It just works so slick. I was like, oh, I love that. Okay, so one more piece. We want some designer series paper stuck in here. So for this one, our measurement to start is going to be 3 1/2 by 4 1/4. So 3 1/2 by 4 1/4. And by now you know the drill, right? We're going to set it on there, even here and here, move it up. This side or folds over on the left side there to where it's even on the edge. And then we're just going to hold it and flip it this way and trim that off. And now when we slide it down, it fits right in there. Now, since we're making, I got a little dimensional piece sitting there, and you're making 2 of these at one time, or we cut 2 of the card bases, so then you would go do the same thing to put your designer series paper on your other one. So there's our card base. At this point, you can decorate this however you want. Get super duper fancy or keep it simple. Because it's me, we're gonna keep it really simple. So let's just grab our grid paper. And I'm going to just use a couple of the stamps from the Circle Sayings. We shared some projects not too long ago with this stamp set. And it's really one that I love, especially to make some really nice, quick and easy cards. So we're going to go ahead and use that 2 3/8 punch. Punch that out. And then we can grab our dimensionals. Now, like I said, this card, and actually today's video really was all about making the Fun Fold card base. So make sure you check the video description and you go grab those measurements so that you can do that. But then you can make this card as fancy-dancy as you want or keep it simple like I did. Now, you could add a piece of white in here if you want to. This is light enough that you could write your message there. But there is your easy Fun Fold. Now we'll do this, bring this one back. This is the one Shannon made, but you can see the same thing, how easy that was. And now I have a whole nother base to go ahead and make my second card. So I hope you enjoyed this Fun Fold card tutorial. If I was you, I would make this into a template like we do with our monthly card template, Funfold template making videos, because it would be so easy just to use this anytime. So as always, any questions, reach out to us. We're happy to help you in any way we can. Don't forget to check out the blog post for all the details, measurements, and supplies I used. And then if you'd like to place a Stampin' Up! Order, it's super simple over there. I look forward to being your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and sharing more card making ideas with you in the future. Don't forget to subscribe so that you don't miss any of them. We'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.